biding my time. I hope that it ain't so. Facing the truth, the eye of the needle. And even if we're not solving this riddle, there's no taking back all the deeds that we've done. There's a lot that we did wrong, looking back on all of the shit we've done. I cannot believe that it's been so long, that we're in the eye of the needle. When you don't like or love me, I breathe it all out and I breathe it.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you've already seen, we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing a video on my favourite small bags, small to medium, small bags, crossbody bags. I'm answering all the questions, well, I hope so anyway, for all the questions I get asked about what my favourite bags are, what small bags I recommend, what I think's good for what I think you should avoid. I'm going to try and be as useful as possible. I really want to avoid like, this is my Gucci bag, this is my so-and-so bag. I want to try and tell you which bag is good for what and what I like about it, so that can help differentiate which one is good for you. Did that make sense? I'll tell you something. Something happened this week that I'm doing something really like major, like a bit of a dream come true. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to jinx it. However, I don't want to be one of them annoying people that, oh, you have to wait, you have to follow me to find out. It will already be on my Instagram. So go on my Instagram and it will already be there. If it's not there, then it didn't happen and it was a good job I didn't go into it. And we'll all never know, will we? So also I want to recognise my address, my eyebrows. I know they're out of control. This one is almost slug-like. This one is dying a slow death. It's like a bad relationship. I'm putting so much effort in and getting nothing back. And I've lost my Giorgio Armani eyebrow pencil. So I'm just letting you know eyebrow brush. I'm really aware of it. I just haven't had time to go. Well, I need to do it before this thing that I have tomorrow. I have exciting bag reveal and another bag reveal. I'm going to do one now and then I'm going to do one halfway through, and that one is a really good option for anyone looking for something. Well, I get a lot of questions asked, what's the best bag under 1,000 or 600 or 500? This is below all of that. It's the cheapest, most amazing bag I've ever had. I'll tell you about it when I get there, but hold on till the middle of the video if you want to know what that is, or if you're someone that has got the budget for something like a bit more expensive, you're still going to want to see this bag because it's so unique, it's so well made, it's so beautiful. I haven't seen anyone with it, so stay tuned to the middle of the video. It's going to be a long video because I have a lot of bags to get through. Like, you know, I love a handbag. So also my top, it is 2 seasons old, just because I know the questions I'm going to get asked, so I want to like answer so it's not frustrating. It's 2 seasons old, but they've brought it back again, slightly different but same, and it comes in navy and black as well now. So let's get into the video. The first thing I'm going to show you is a new bag of mine. I've tried to keep it unwrapped as possible so that I can do like a reveal with you. So it is I call it the baby Kihir bag, but it is like the mini Prada Kihir. I got this from Louise Via Roma. You know I love Louise Via Roma because the shipping is so good. It's free, which is so amazing that it's not even in England and they still don't charge you. It takes exactly 2 days. So I ordered this in the evening and it comes 2 days later in the morning, and that has always happened to me with Louise Via Roma. I also live outside of London, so it really is amazing shipping. And I'm going to tell you why I got this bag. Of course I am. So I have lots of bags here, you know. There's going to be something for everyone, just so that you know. I got this bag just before Christmas, no, actually it was November, just before Christmas, and I'm not a Prada fan. I had one of the Prada like trio, whatever that bag is called, and I did really like it, but there's something, it's not that I'm not a huge fan, I'm just very careful with what bags I buy, and it's not about, I'm digging myself a hole now because it sounds like I don't like Prada, but I do. It's just not one of my go-to I love brands because, you know, I can't love everything. Then when this came, I loved it, and I loved it because it's so chunky, so masculine, it's so me, so different to anything I'd seen before. And after trying it on in the shop 500 times and using it, I've used this bag to death. This is such such a fave bag of mine. It fits so much. It looks really small, but it actually fits so much. I have 2 phones. I have the iPhone Plus and the Google XL Plus, whatever it is. And it fits both of them. It fits my vlogging camera. I love the length that it comes up on me, but then you can adjust it. That's why it's good for shorter, taller people. You can adjust it here as well. It's just really wearable and really perfect for day and night. I loved it so much that when yeah, so this is such a hit bag. And have you seen the new one that's like the wicker? So nice. It's like a wicker summer bag. I love it. I'll leave the link below. I'm going to think about getting it, but obviously I have my bigger wicker Prada ones. I can't have too many wicker Pradas. So as soon as I saw this one, I saw it online and I loved it, but then disregarded it because I thought that it would be really, really small. Then when I tried it on in the store, a tip if you're ever wanting to try something expensive, I personally, I was going to say 90% shop online, but I think it's pretty much 100% online because I love it how everything is never touched. It's just so convenient. I like going shopping with friends for like a fun thing, but I don't actually like buying. I like to be in my zone at home on my own. But a good tip is to just go shopping, try things on, come away, think about it, and then order it online. So I tried it on and I was very, very shocked that it fits my iPhone Plus in this. So like it's very roomy. Exactly the same as the medium here. You can now get neck size up from the medium one as well. So you can see that it fits my iPhone Plus perfectly with plenty of room. I can even fit my vlogging camera in there. And I love the colour. I said in my last video how pink I've got, and I don't know if it's a phase. What I do, I go through these phases all the time. The chain I love. It's like really, it makes it a little bit more delicate, a little bit more feminine, but of course really edgy still. And most of all, I love this. I just love holding it like that. This also comes in black, and I just love it. It's the perfect size. So small, but fits everything in. And I love that it's very, very pale. And I was just so happy with that size. If I had to pick one or the other, I really don't know what I'd pick. This is such a good price as well. I think it was 1400, 14 something. I'll leave the link below so you can check exactly. And obviously it's going to be different currency for everyone to understand. But I think for the price, and there's a big price difference between these two. And now you can also get the neck size up, which I nearly bought instead of this one, and they have a grey colour. It is to die for, but I just really love the concept of the mini bag with the chain and the handle. So these are 2 of my favourite small crossbody bags at the moment. Perfect for day and night, perfect for all year round. I love baby pink in the winter more than I do in the summer. I feel like I am definitely going to wear that in the summer, but because I'm not that girly, I have to wear it with something chunky, like chunky black knitwear, and I'm going to wear that more in the winter than in summer. So Prada here, check. Next one, I think we'll get into the Dior bags. So if you watch my Dior reveal, you'll know that I have the small size and the mini size. After using these both, there is no doubt in my mind if you're going to pick one, I personally would pick this one. And the reason for that is this is just this classic size. I love top handle bags and I love mini bags. When I say mini, they have to fit both my iPhone Plus in horizontal wise, otherwise it's just a pain and not worth the money. This fits that and my iPhone, my Google phone and my vlogging camera, but that's it. I can't fit anything else. So it does the job. I love it. I use it, but it gets a bit frustrating and I find myself like shoving things. Whereas this, I love the extra room and it still looks so great. What's in there? Rewind and forget that was everywhere in there. Okay, so you can still see it's quite small. This is like a lifesaver, this new flap here. It's why I never bought one before. I personally love the chunky strap. I think it gives it a bit more of a, it's not masculine at all, but I like if you're really girly, you would probably not like that. I love that. I love the zodiac sign that it has. But then now you can also remove your chain and put this on it. This will look really great, and I love the pink and the grey, so I would swap and change that. I definitely love this. If you have bought that or thinking of it, it's definitely a great bag. But if you're only going to get one, and you're like me that you like to have a little bit of room, I would go for this size. But they're both really great bags. They're both really great small crossbody bags. I used to think that it was only like a really feminine bag, but because they're bringing out accessories like the chunky strap, you really can like make it your own, which I really love. And you could even put like a black twilly on here. Don't laugh at my twillies, it's when you use it they become loose. So again, Lady Dior is a really big hit with me, and it now is because of like all the changes they've made. It's really practical, really easy to use. Love the chain. I'll put them on both together so you can see the different sizes, but they both sit really well as a crossbody. And they look really good day to night. If you travel with them, I recommend that you either put them in your hand luggage or you wear it, because it's not a bag that you can pack easily. Everybody asks me a lot about the lambskin. This is a lambskin and it's baby pink, and I'm shocked how durable it's been. It must be that it's coated or something. I am careful, but not that careful. Just make sure that whenever you put... I never spray anything on my bags, but if you have jeans, make sure you wash them before. Faux leather, be careful of that. Oh, I've just noticed that there is... have a little mark there. It's not bad at all, is it really? Because I've been using this a lot and I haven't been that careful with it. And definitely get twillies with a light lambskin, because you will get really marked on the handles. Like this is filthy. So I think that's all there is to know about that. Next, I think we'll move on to the Fendi, because this is probably pride place. Could take the #1 spot, I don't know. I love the Fendi. I started off with the bigger size and I love that. I love the concept of an Hermes Kelly. I just think it's very chic, minimal. I love the way it has the top handle and the crossbody. Everyone thought that when I got my Hermes Kelly in black I was going to sell it, but I love it. They're just so chic. They're so durable. I love how you can have just one side open. What's that? Oh, jewellery. One side, they feel very secure. I love the slim strap. You can make it adjustable, which is such an important point, because like a Chanel bag, they're not adjustable. So, not that I'm slagging the Chanel bag off, I would never do that. I love this like leather stitch. I love this colour. It's such a beautiful baby blue, but they always do different colours, and the one that I have my eye on is the black one with the pearls. I absolutely love it. But this is just such a great bag, and what I love about Fendi is the quality, and what else do I love? The quality and how soft the leather is. Like, it's really beautiful leather, and I love wearing this. I really feel great when I'm wearing that, and it's just such a classic, understated piece, and the quality really is amazing. So that's definitely one of my all-time favourite bags, but so is the bigger one as well, and they do them in all different colours. Also fits, these fit so much in, like they're so deep and wide. They fit, like this is even probably more room than my Dior bag, I think. It just fits so much. So that one I love. Next, I think we will go for this, and then I'll do another bag reveal. This is a pleasant surprise for me. I cannot believe how much I love this bag, and it is on the bigger size of the small bags, but it's still a small bag, and they do a neck size down, which I love. I love the neck size down. This season they've brought out a really big one. I'll leave a picture here because I've tried on this one and the bigger one. I'm actually a real fan of the bigger one. Again, it's a crossbody. I've actually hooked it up double, so let me show you. So I've been wearing it like this a lot. Sorry, that's knotted, but I've been wearing it like this on the shoulder a lot. But then you can unloop it, and then it's a crossbody. They're quite long, so if you're on the tall side, this is great for you. But if you're shorter like me, well, I'm 5'6", which is average height, you can wear it 3 different ways. I love this top handle. It is so comfortable to wear. It goes right into the crease of my arm, unlike my Birkin where I just about get my arm in. Really comfortable, really soft. I have the suede one, but I'm a massive fan of the velvet one. I love velvet bags, and a lot of people say to me, oh, would you not wear a velvet bag in the day? Why are you wearing it in the day? Okay, #1, there's no rules. Wear whatever you want. If you want to wear a bloody bag with light bulbs hanging off of it, you wear that. So suede, velvet, shimmery, wear whatever you like. And yes, I do wear velvet bags in the day, and I even wear velvet bags in the summer, because that's just what I fancy wearing. So no rules. I do love the suede. A lot of people say it's not very durable, but I've had no problems with this, and I love different textures, It's so easy to open. Every single one of the bags I'm showing you is practical and easy to open. This has so much room. It has a zip inside. It's very good quality, leather lined, really, really light. I love light bags. It's just an all-round amazing bag. So many good colours at the moment. I'll leave plenty of links below to all my favourite colours. But yeah, the Valentino Rockstud is definitely on my hit list at the moment. Fave list, I meant. Okay, let's do another reveal because we're halfway through. Not so bad, 15 minutes. So this was a really lovely gift from Net-a-Porter. It's called Danse Lente. Paris is going to edit this, and when I said a Chloe name the other day, oh, he was mortified. I had to have a lesson in how to pronounce something. So hopefully I said that right. Really nice dust bag, isn't it? Really like that. So it's a British brand from London. And here it is. I think it's such a beautiful, beautiful bag. It looks a lot bigger online because I just saw a picture of it like this when I looked. I love the size. It's the most perfect size. I love the colour of the pink. It's like a nudie pink with like a tan undertone, and it's tan at the side, which complements each other really well. I want to show you my phone. Put it in one of my bags, didn't I? I think I put it in this one. Yeah, so it's a really nice peachy, nudie pink. It's not too girly pink. So it has one side here, and you can see it fits my phone absolutely perfectly, streamlined. The price, I haven't checked this, but I think it's £350. What a bargain. I think so. I think so. It's really well made. It's so unique. There's so much work and craftsmanship gone in this, you can tell. It has like card compartments. Can you see there? It's quite a stiff structured bag, but can you see the card compartments? It has the zip. It has this here. And then it has the same thing on the other side, on the back. This is only one, so that would be really amazing to put your bank card, or your Oyster card, or your phone. I love the navy and the nude. This is just totally amazing. I love that. And then you can unknot the leather, and you can put it on one side and have it like a hook, like the Prada bag is. There's so many different quirky ways you can wear this. You can wrap it round and have it as a shoulder bag. And I just think it's really well made. A lot of you that have been asking me for a lower price point bag, I understand you might not jump at this because it's not a Gucci bag that's priced at £350, because I'm telling you that's not going to happen. And if it is, it's definitely not going to be a mainline or nowhere near as good quality as this. If you're asking me to have a designer bag that's really good quality, that's really unique, the best thing about this is how unique it is, and not a lot of people have it. But for someone like me that's just looking for a beautifully well-made bag and something that I love, that's why I love this bag. I just think it's so quirky, so beautiful. I can't wait to wear it. Keep an eye on my Instagram because I normally put up outfit posts on there. I love it, and I love the like really discreet logo. And this comes in white, black. I have a really nice tan one that's like a totally different shape. So yeah, check out the brand because I haven't heard about it before, and the price point is really good. Quality is amazing. That's just going to look really nice with jeans and like a white t-shirt. So I couldn't do this. Okay, we've only got Chanel left now. I couldn't do this without showing you my favourite bag of all time, the Chanel Trendy. I wanted this as soon as I saw it. It was like love at first sight. And I didn't get it because I was very afraid of the beige lambskin leather, and it has been so good to me. Look at that. I wear it all the time and it's pristine. It's just really well made. Some advice, if you have the cellophane like I did here, take that off because over time it can tarnish your metal, so you think you're protecting it. Same with Hermes, but you must take it off because the glue and the resin will ruin your hardware. So please take that off. Again, make sure you wash your denim before. Don't put this against faux leather. The reason why I love this bag is because it's so practical. So I don't have kids, I don't commute that much, and I still want to have a practical bag. But for those of you that are mums, you're running around on the train, you're running around and you need your hands, this is an amazing bag because it has so many different compartments. The strap is the most perfect length, and I feel like if you're a bit shorter than me or a bit taller than me, it's still going to be really, really good. It has the flap at the side, the pocket at the back, like a classic flap does. It's really like a classic flap, but it has the top handle. I love this detail. Like, a lot of people might think it's a bit showy, but I love it. Has 3 compartments inside, and it looks so beautiful when I wear it in the evening, just holding it like this. Looks so beautiful when I crossbody it and wear it with some knitwear. It's just a beautiful bag. I would love to have this in another colour, like black or something like that. This season, the reason why I wanted to show you this now is because this season they have every colour you can imagine. They have this colour in quilted, it's slightly lighter this season. They have black, and they have chevron in baby pink, baby blue, so it's the time for a trendy at the moment. If I see these pre-loved, I always link it, so keep an eye on my Instagram or my home shop page, and just press the arrows to scroll. I recently found this in like a dove grey and a dark grey, and I shared it on my Instagram and it went straight away. So if you're looking for a Chanel that's a classic but a bit different, or you have a classic and you want something different, definitely this one. Next, I want to talk to you about Chanel wallet and the chain. I've got 3 of these. Let me quickly go and get another one. So I used to be the biggest fanatic for the wallet on the chain, and I still love them. The reason why I'm not crazy about them anymore is for one particular reason that's related to my YouTube and like vlog and everything, and I'll get to that. Without that, this is amazing for everyone, so I really want to talk about it and stress how much I love them and how much I recommend them. So this was the first one I ever had. I remember back in the day, about 8 years ago, when this used to be, I think it might have even been $7.70 at one point, but I for sure remember it being $8.80 for this one and $9.90 for the lambskin one that looked like this shape. And I remember that it was such a like bag that no one really used to have. It was such a like wallet bag with a chain, and I always regret not getting one. And one day they just jumped to like $1,200. And they were both the same price. So a tip that you might not know about Chanel is back in the day when it first started, so common to say back in the day, but there you go, they only used lambskin, and still to this day, if you see like a woman 40 plus, like in Paris or somewhere in France, they'll be a bit, not everyone, but they will be a bit like, I've had it happen to me before, that they're like, this is not a proper Chanel bag, this is caviar. They don't love the caviar, like they love the lambskin. It's still seen as the more expensive, and the caviar's the second choice for the cheaper one, because it has that stigma that it was not the #1 lambskin, not the #1 leather that Chanel used, and for years and years it was cheaper. So they cheekily made it the same price, which is annoying. But no, it's not annoying. I take that back, because now they are seen the same and you don't have everyone walking around with a caviar bag. So I do take that back. I actually think that's a really good move. God, the biggest hypocritical sentence I think I've ever said. So yeah, this was my first one. I really regretted paying $1,200 and not paying $8.80 like a couple of months before. Now they're like $1,800. So that's something great about Chanel, the sense that it never loses its money, and I'll sell this for probably double than what I paid for it, but that's not why I bought it. Right, I'll tell you why I love them. I love these because, again, it fits my iPhone, and so many bags don't fit the iPhone Plus, and look, fits perfectly. I've still got all those card things in there. I don't know how that happened. Where did I go? Oh, this is a place in Paris. I think I was there with my friend Nathan. So the reason why I love these is they fit everything in. They would fit my keys, my coin purse, or just a credit card and some money that I would put in the zip here. They have a pocket here, a zip here, iPhone here, card things here. I love it when it's long, but everyone always says to me, oh, why is your chain so small? You must be really short. But this is what I do. So I wrap it around like this, close it, and have it wrapped around me like this. And for me, that's the perfect length. And then sometimes I even hold it like this, whatever I fancy. I play around with the strap, so that's a good tip to do. And I just think they're so light, and I love, love, love having these when I'm out and about or got just out all day long because I have a bad shoulder. It's not healthy to have like a heavy bag all the time. So yeah, absolutely think they're more practical than you imagine. They are the perfect bag for travelling. I put my passport and boarding pass. I'm one of those people that get to the gate and can't find anything. I have to have something like this where I've got all of my important things in. They're amazing for travelling. You can just slide them in your suitcase. That's why I have a light colour and a dark colour, but we'll get to that later. They're great for the evening, they're great for a night out, they're great for shopping, and they're a really good price point. And if you want to get your first Chanel bag, I don't think there's nothing wrong with getting a wallet on a chain. They're so classic. My favourite is this style. I just really like this one. But I do really, really love this one in the lambskin, and you can also get this in caviar. So this is a bit of a unique one. I just couldn't resist it. It's the rose gold one. They don't do it anymore, but don't worry because Chanel normally repeat things every 2 years. It might not come back identical to this. For example, it might be coming in this style, or it might be the same colour but a different finish. They'll change it up a bit, but it comes around every 2 years. So if you love something, you have to wait 2 years. But at least you can prepare for it and save for it. So I got this one because when I really love something, I go and get it in a lighter colour, which is why I want a black one of these. This one has the little thing at the back, which you can't really fit naturally, and I normally put like an oyster or a bank card in there or something. So yeah, I've got one of each, and then I've got like a silvery grey one as well, and I still love them. Can't recommend them enough. Anyone that thinks they're too small or a waste of space, I disagree. They're amazing. I wanted to talk to you about this bag because this is a seasonal bag from Chanel, and I'd like to give you some advice. Be careful when it comes to a seasonal bag. They won't resell for as much. This is a lucky pick, and no, it's not lucky. I think it's because I know what resells and I know what's rare, and I know a good bag when I see one. I would make so much money on this one if I wanted to sell it. I would never sell it. This was like, I got this one, then I got a beige one, a gold one actually, and then I got this one. That was always kind of like my rule: black, then light, like a neutral colour, then a coloured colour if I really love a brand or bag or something. So it was only my third Chanel. It was £1,400, can you believe that? And it did so well that they bought it back 2 years later, and it was I think like 2,400, something like that. It came in white and navy. So when you do get a seasonal bag at Chanel, they're normally cheaper. If they're not, then wait another season because then it will go cheaper again. Chanel every now and again do a really reasonable season. I've said this quite a lot of times. It seems to be every 2 seasons. So I got it in like one of the cheaper seasons. It's just a practical bag. It's open, which is why it was £1,400. It was quite a basic one. Again, I do the same trick where I wrap this round like that, and I can even wrap it around twice if I wanted to. And I have that all different sizes, but I love playing around with the chain. And I'm not a massive fan of painting anymore. I wouldn't buy a painted one, and it's not because it's not practical. I'm just not a fan of it. Be very careful when you put paint. Don't ever put painting together, even with shoes, because the colours will transfer. And also like faux leather, the colour will go under and there's no chance of getting it out. You can try nail varnish remover, but it's still pretty much ruined a little bit. So yeah, love seasonal bags, but just be careful. Sometimes it's better spending the extra bit of money. If you ever want to resell it again, you're probably gonna, unless you find like someone niche to buy it and it's become a bit of a craze, or like someone famous had it. Yeah, be careful about that, but when you get it right, you get it right, and if you love it at the end of the day, you love it. And you can always sell it on someone like Vestiaire. Seasonal bags, I recommend looking on Vestiaire Collective for seasonal pieces. They have lots of amazing seasonal things and vintage things, especially when it comes to Chanel. I get a lot of questions about this, and the answer is no, I'm not selling it. It just has so much meaning to me. Next one is this is called the Chanel Mini Flap Square. This is the mini flap in rectangle. A bit hard to see because it's like a seasonal piece. These, believe it or not, are very hard to get hold of. This was in my painting days. They're very hard to get hold of, but if you just keep trying, like anything, they are a classic. I love these bags. This is a very special bag to me. For those of you that don't know me and you've just come across my channel, this was my proposal bag from my husband. We were at the Beverly Hills Hotel. It's the Beverly Hills pink colour, and he proposed to me with this bag. So it's just so special, and hopefully I'll be lucky enough to have a daughter and I can give it to her. I still would wear it. It's very pink. I love the pink. The patent scares me a little bit, but never in a million years would I get rid of this. It's like the most special bag ever. What do you think? Do you think it still looks fine with me with the patent? Again, I do the same trick, but the small classic ones, they're a really good bag, really good Chanel bag to invest in. A lot of people ask me which ones I prefer out of these two. I would probably, now I'd go for this because it fits slightly more. But again, this is really good for travelling. It depends what your lifestyle is. If you're someone that goes out to bars and things like that, or you travel a lot, maybe I'd go towards this one. And then if you're someone, I don't know, they're such great bags, that's why I'm showing you them. So yeah, if you ever wanted to know what the mini flat bag is, it's this, that's the square, that's the mini. Just depends what shape you like. They're both really great bags. This is one of my newest bags. I love it that it's got the flap at the back. It's a seasonal piece. I just always wanted to have a Pearl Chanel bag, and I got it basically. And I love it that it's tweed. That's a good example of it being a seasonal, like a classic rectangle would have the chain like this. This is a seasonal piece, so they've changed that, which I like because it's really comfortable. So again, a seasonal piece that I'm probably never going to sell. If I did want to sell this, it would be touch and go whether I would get a high price point of it by like it being a classic. I hope I'm making sense. Couldn't do a small bag without doing a classic flap Chanel. My first Chanel that I ever had, this was bought before, was it 2008? I think it was before 2008. I'll have to double check it, I'm useless with numbers. Before 2008 they had black inside. This is the secret pocket. Coco Gabrielle's secret pocket that she used to have, and the pockets that she has here and here, like most of you know, it's for her love notes. I love this pocket. I think it's really practical. I use that a lot actually. I'm so scatty that I like putting something important in there, like my phone or bank card or something. You can't go wrong with one of these. Like, if I could only have one bag, it would honestly be this bag, and it probably would be the grey one. Like, it's not here, but I have a grey one that I love, or the black one. For those of you that really want this bag, I recommend looking for a vintage ones. One of the pluses of having a vintage one is, can you see here? Hopefully that's in focus, is it? Yeah. I'm not sure if you can see, but the tarnish has come off ever so slightly. And when you get a Chanel bag from, say, the 90s, or, yeah, probably the 90s and before, you'll still have the hardware that's immaculate. I have one that's vintage and I love, but I'll do a proper Chanel video about that. So yeah, that is the downside of the newer ones, that the quality has gone down ever so slightly, but it's still fantastic quality. I'll link some really, really good vintage ones. I always check for really good quality ones, so I'll link them below. But I love the different ways of holding them. You can't go wrong. Events, weddings, evenings, travelling, day shopping, they just make any outfit. You can literally be wearing a going out outfit, a bodycon dress in a bar, tracksuit. It goes with everything. I love it. One of my all-time favourite bags, as you know, the obvious choice. I do think they're worth invested in. And this bag that I got, I remember I was working in Harrods and I was working in the super brands room mostly. Won't get into details, but it was where Chanel was. And I never worked directly with Chanel because it's not a Harrods brand, but it was like torture. I would just see. It felt like everyone in the world was coming in to buy a Chanel bag but me. Obviously I know that that wasn't the truth, but that's what it felt like for like 2 years or something. And I was like, I don't care what happens, I'm buying one of these bags. And I paid every penny of this myself. Pretty much like all of the bags I have, to be honest, but it really reminds me like how much I wanted to have this bag. And I've told you the story before that I went to buy it and the price had gone up the day before and I couldn't buy it and had to wait another month. Last one? No, I've got 2 more. Told you this was going to be long. Right, let's talk about the boy bag. I have the bigger size, but I don't use it that much, and this video would be an hour long, so I haven't bought it. I do love that size. I love this bag just because I could never get rid of a denim Chanel. There's always going to be a time when I'm going to really wish I had a denim Chanel. The one thing that I don't like about the boy bag, and I'm 150% sure no one from Chanel watches my videos, and if they do they don't care, but it's so annoying. Just checking if I had anything in there. It's so annoying when you've got a lip liner or some loose coins and it comes out. It makes me stop using this bag quite a lot. But if I had to choose between the medium size or this size, I'd probably go for this size. And it's still a really, really great bag. I love it that it's got the leather strap here. How many boy bags do I have? 3? I have a yellow velvet one and a minky, like beigey bigger one. I still can't bring myself to sell them. I'm still enjoying them. It's still a classic bag and I still think they look great. Last one is one of my newest bags, and that is the backpack. A lot of people ask me, my back's hurting. For everyone asking me on Twitter and Instagram, my back's so much better, thank you. The backpack, the Gabrielle backpack, a lot of people have been asking me if this is practical. It is and it isn't. So obviously that's the most it does up, so I still do worry about it sometimes. But as a whole, it is practical. It is only like one bucket size, so it's not the most practical bag, but it still is. I still love a backpack. I still love the different ways of wearing this, and it still is like a really fun bag that I'm really enjoying. I definitely wouldn't sell it. I definitely love it. For any Chanel whores out there, I do think you need a backpack somewhere along the line. And I do really like it, and I know that some people have been buying this bag as their first Chanel, which I think is really nice. It's like a really quirky bag. So yeah, I love a backpack. Like, a lot of people don't like backpacks, but I really do. So I was filming the cutaways and totally forgot about my Gucci fanny pack. I love this bag. I can't believe that I forgot to show it to you. So this looks so great just wearing it like this. I need to adjust the length, but it looks so great just like this. You can just hold it like that. I often do that because I love how small it is. And then obviously around the waist, I wear it with like smock dresses and knitted dresses, and it is the perfect thing to like pull in something at the waist. Or of course you can wear it like this, but I think they're really great bags, really fun. They're not for everyone, but I really, really love them, and they come in all different colours. And for anyone that wants to put an iPhone 7 Plus or Google Plus, it fits that perfectly. Very, very tight, but fits it perfectly. And if you're worried about how you're going to wear this, I often wear it on my Instagram, so head over there. Sorry, I forgot to show you that properly. And I also forgot to show you my new earring. So it's a rose gold. Let's move you over here in the light. So it's a rose gold. Ah! Let me move you down. Oh my god. I'm never going to be organised, sorry. Hello. This is a rose gold hoop with a little pearl. One of my favourite jewellery designers, and the price is really, really reasonable. You only get one, but I just team it with my pearl dual tribal earring or like a stud. But it's just really nice. Comes in gold, all different colours. I'll leave the link below. I just think it's really, really cute, nice little statement, not too over the top, and the price is really, really reasonable, and the whole collection is amazing. So I wanted to make sure I showed you that. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'll leave the link below to my knit and my coat that I wore as well. Ah, the silence was because I thought a pearl came off of my Chanel bag. When I panic, I either laugh or go like a mute, but it's just the stud of my earring. It's okay. Okay, even worse, it's not the stud of my earring. Is it a pearl? Okay, where did this pearl come from, everyone? Okay, well, I don't know where that's come from. I'll let you know. So I don't want to go on too much more because I feel like it's already going to be super long. I really hope that it has been helpful, because that's the main thing about my bags being helpful. I'm really sad that I didn't get to show you an accessory that I've ordered from LA to put on my bags. But stay tuned and I'll be sharing that with you next time. Such a shame because they're 4 small bags, but I'll include it in another video. So I hope that was helpful. if I didn't answer it very well, what I normally do is leave me a question in the comments, and then when I'm next to a blog post, I'll make sure I put it all in there, or I'll do a little story on Instagram. So if I missed anything out, sorry about that. Leave me a comment, I'll get back to you. And yeah, that's all my favourite short crossbody bags that I have. I love a short crossbody bag. I love all of the ones that I have here. Hopefully there's some good price points for everyone if you're considering a bag. I really just want this video to be helpful, so if it isn't, I can improve it in like a couple of months time, and I'll do another one. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.